Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We've got a really compelling contest here, a team that's earned a top 25 ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it. And you'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Rojas.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The short completion at the tight end. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fights through the tackler. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rojas. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. They finally corral him at the 1.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it here. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. On the run, it's Rojas. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Well, a huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
The big fullback's got it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The tight end has got it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense, and he lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Just trucks the man. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. Looks like Illinois will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Illinois lines up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They break the huddle for a third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. No huddle now for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Arizona. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not great through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. As the first down is still going. It's a nice gain. They move the football over the 27. Illinois might have got quickly here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10, and he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. We get the second half started with the running play.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Winning a quarterback sneak here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is great execution here on their screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. It's a fake. Looking to throw it. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass not close.
Oh, they had a great opportunity there. They just missed the throw. The guy is open, probably has the 1st down, and instead it's incomplete. Turnover on downs.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Arizona now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So here we go, an exciting start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Wildcats. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. And they start the drive with an end-around play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Rojas. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Gonna run it. It's Rojas. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Oh, here comes the reverse. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
Man, you can feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up, but this next drive could decide the final outcome of the football game.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Biggest drive of the game right here. Regulation time winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good! One away to win a conference championship. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.